Good day everyone and welcome to another edition of In Case You Missed It. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel. Victor Osimhen and Nwabali are both nominated for the 2025 CAF Awards as Nigeria dominates the women's category. Benin Republic head coach Rohr has accused the Super Eagles of Nigeria of cheating to qualify for the FIFA World Cup playoffs. Former Super Eagles coach Rohr has claimed that Nigeria's qualification for the 2026 FIFA World Cup playoff was not merited. The Franco-German manager, who now coaches the Benin Republic national team, accused match officials of bias during the decisive October 14th encounter in Uyo, when Nigeria defeated the Cheetahs 4-0. Rohr argued that the two of Victor Osimhen's goals were unjustly allowed, suggesting that the referee's decision swung the tie in Nigeria's favor. According to him, if the video assistant referee (VAR) had been available, Benin might have earned a fairer result. Rohr told CAF Online, "Our only regret concerned the first two goals conceded in Nigeria in the decisive match. This situation would have been deserved, in my opinion, a different decision and would have allowed us to obtain more justice." The former Super Eagles coach, who led Nigeria to the FIFA World Cup in 2018, said Benin felt robbed of a chance to reach the World Cup playoff stage. Rohr's frustration centered on two early goals from Victor Osimhen that effectively killed Benin Republic's hope of qualification. The first came when Galatasaray striker latched onto a through ball from Samuel Chukwueze, a move Rohr insists should have been flagged offside. Moments later, Osimhen doubled Nigeria's lead with powerful header. Benin players protested a foul in the build-up, but the referee waved play on. The match continued, despite one of Benin Republic defenders staying down injured during the play. Rohr believes those decisions completely changed the game's momentum. He said, "We finished with 17 points, as many as Nigeria, which already constitutes a significant confidence boost, but we lost out because of goal difference, and those controversial goals made all the difference." Despite the bitterness, Rohr praised his players for their resilience and noted that Benin were the only side to defeat Nigeria in Abidjan during the qualifying campaign. While Rohr's comments are still debate, the Super Eagles have already shifted focus to the next challenge, which is the crucial playoff tie against Gabon on November 13 in Morocco. Nigeria will be aiming to secure a place in the 2026 World Cup after missing out on the 2020 edition in Qatar. Osimhen, whose hat-trick sealed the victory in Uyo, remains Nigeria's biggest hope heading into the playoffs against the Gabon team led by Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. The winner of the tie will face either DR Congo or Cameroon for a chance to qualify for the Intercontinental Playoff, where the two finalists will qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup in the USA, Canada and Mexico. CAF has announced the list of nominees for the 2025 awards in the men's category, with Mohamed Salah and Hakimi headlining the main award. Salah and Hakimi have had a remarkable year with their clubs, Liverpool and Paris Saint-Germain, and their countries, Egypt and Morocco. Nigeria has 3 nominees across the 6 categories: Fly Eagles captain Daniel Bameyi in the Young Player of the Year, Nwabali in the Goalkeeper of the Year, and Victor Osimhen in the Men's Player of the Year. Despite these individual recognitions, the Super Eagles were conspicuously missing from the National Team of the Year category, a decision that has raised eyebrows among Nigerian fans and analysts. Morocco deservedly dominated the nominations with 14 nominees across all categories, after a brilliant year for their clubs and national teams. Here are the full nominations: Young Player of the Year, Ashataf Tapsuba of Burkina Faso, Aliou Aidara of Ivory Coast, Noah Sadiki of DR Congo, Abdellah Onhazen of Morocco, Usam Sadak of Morocco, Otam Mahama of Morocco, Daniel Bameyi of Nigeria, Momo Kamara of Sierra Leone, Imbekezeli Mbukazi of South Africa, and Tylon Smith of South Africa. The National Team of the Year nominees are Algeria, Cape Verde, Ivory Coast, Egypt, Ghana, Morocco, Morocco under-20s, Senegal, South Africa, and Tunisia. While the Coach of the Year nominees are Mohamed Ouhabi of Morocco under-20s, Rusno Saviosig of Pyramid FC of Egypt, Osimhen of Egypt, Tariq Sektiu of Morocco Chan, Nwabali of RS Berkane of Morocco, Bobista of Cape Verde, Samin Trabesi of Tunisia, Wali Regrakiu of Morocco, Romud Rakotum Trabe of Madagascar Chan, and Papetiu of Senegal. And the Club of the Year, Racing Sportif de Berkane of Morocco, Pyramid FC of Egypt, Mamelodi Sundowns of South Africa, Simba FC of Tanzania, Sia Belouizdad of Algeria, CS Constantine of Algeria, ASEC Mimosa of Ivory Coast, Orlando Pirates of South Africa, Stellenbosch of South Africa, and Al Hilal SC of Libya. And Goalkeeper of the Year nominees: Andrew Onana of Cameroon, Vosinya of Cape Verde, Ahmed Eshanawi of Egypt, Munia Mohamed of Morocco, Yassine Bono of Morocco, Stanley Nwabali of Nigeria, Eduardo Mendy of Senegal, Marc Diop of Senegal, Rowan Williams of South Africa, and Ahmed Damen of Tunisia. And the Men's Player of the Year, Frank Aguissa of Cameroon and Napoli, Fiston Mayele of DR Congo and Pyramid FC, Mohamed Salah of Egypt and Liverpool FC, Denis Bouhaga of Gabon and Los Angeles FC, Saugou Resai of Guinea and Borussia Dortmund, Achraf Hakimi of Morocco and Paris Saint-Germain, Oussama Lamloui of Tunisia, and Etoile du Sahel, Victor Osimhen of Nigeria and Galatasaray FC, Ilma Ndiaye of Senegal and Everton, Pape Matar of Senegal and Tottenham FC. Two of Nigeria's brightest football stars, Rasheedat Ajibade and Esther Okoronkwo, have been nominated for the 2025 CAF Women's Players of the Year award. Ajibade, one of Nigeria's standout performers at the 2024 Women's African Cup of Nations (WAFCON), earned widespread praise after helping the Super Falcons clinch a record-extending 10th continental title. The Paris Saint-Germain forward was voted Woman of the Match in 3 of Nigeria's 6 games and crowned Best Player of the tournament, further cementing her status as one of Africa's elites. Okoronkwo, meanwhile, was equally impressive throughout the tournament. The AFC Toronto striker contributed 2 goals and 6 assists and capped off a brilliant campaign by being named Woman of the Match in the final, where she both scored and assisted in Nigeria's victory. Her performances were key in powering the Super Falcons to yet another continental triumph and securing her place among the top nominees. Nigeria's dominance extended beyond the Players of the Year category. Chiamaka Nnadozie, the former Paris FC goalkeeper, is once again nominated for the Goalkeeper of the Year prize after winning it 2 years in a row. Both the Super Falcons and the Flamingos are shortlisted for the National Team of the Year, while Moshood Shakirat compete for the Best Player of the Year award. Additionally, Bankole Oluwokere of the Flamingos and Justin Magudu of the Super Falcons are among the contenders for the Women's Coach of the Year prize. The 2025 CAF Awards Gala promises to be a special night for Nigeria football as the nation looks to dominate yet another African stage. Meanwhile, days after the Super Eagles ended Benin Republic's dream of a first FIFA World Cup appearance, the Super Falcons are yet to continue Nigeria's dominance over their West African neighbors, this time in the 2026 Women's African Cup of Nations qualifiers. Nigeria's senior women's team will face the Benin Republic in the final qualifying round for the WAFCON, which will be hosted by Morocco and also serves as African qualifying tournament for the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup in Brazil. Head coach of the Falcons, Justin Magudu, has called up 21 players for the 2-legged tie, beginning with the first leg at the Standing Kwegwe in Lomé, Togo, since Benin Republic has no CAF approved stadium. The return leg will take place at the MKO Abiola Sports Complex in Abeokuta on Tuesday, 28 October 2025. Leading the squad is the team captain Rasheedat Ajibade, the reigning WAFCON player of the tournament, who recently scored for a new club, Paris Saint-Germain, in the UEFA Women's Champions League. Also included are goalkeeper Chiamaka Nnadozie, defender Michelle Alozie, and Ashley Plumper, midfielders Jennifer Ichejini and Deborah Abiodun, and forward Asisat Oshoala, Chiwendu Iheozo, and Folashade Ijamilusi. Magudu also named experienced stars like Osinachi Ohaile, Christy Ucheibe, and Esther Okoronko, alongside promising local talent from the Nigeria Women's Football League. Nigeria, the record 10-time African champions, are clear favourites heading into the tie. Here the Super Falcons squad to execute the match against Benin Republic. Goalkeepers Chiamaka Nadoze of Brighton and Hove Albion in England, and Danny Igbechi of Rivers Angels, and Rachel Nachuku of Nasarawa Amazons. And the defenders Osinachi Ohaile of Pachuca FC in Mexico, Shukurat Oladipo of AS Roma in Italy, Michi Aloze of Austin Dash in USA, Ashley Prompter of Etihad FC in Saudi Arabia, Blessing Livieda of Bayelsa Queens, Oluwatosin Demeyin of Galatasaray FC in Turkey, and Miracle Zani of Abia Angels. And the midfielders Rasheedat Ajibade of PSG in France, Taiwo Afolabi of Rivers Angels, Deborah Abiodun of Washington Spirit in USA, Jennifer Ichejini of Paris Saint-Germain in France, and Christy Ucheibe of SL Benfica in Portugal. And finally the forwards Asisat Oshoala of Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia, Chiwendu Iheozo of Pachuca FC in Mexico, Joy Omewa of Fortuna Journey in Denmark, Esther Okoronko of AFC Toronto in Canada, Folashade Ijamilusi of Liaoning Shenyang in China, and Kafayat Mafiseshere of Edo Queens.